morning, everyone, and welcome to our 167th, but very first Sunday check-in session of 2024. Welcome to a half hour of Dharma, reflection, and community connections. My name is Priscilla, and I'm dialing in from Sydney in Australia. If you're a new member to the community, please accept our wholehearted welcome. And if you have any questions about our practices and topics, we're all here to help. And if you're a regular, welcome back. It is customary in Australia to begin any meeting by acknowledging the traditional owners of our land. So in the spirit of reconciliation, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we walk, study, and reside, the Wadi people of the Dharma Nation. And I pay my respects to elders past, present, and emerging. I also pay my respects to the traditional custodians of the various lands on which you all are. The check-in sessions have been developed by our communities of practice team and the entire community. These sessions aim to develop a reflective practice in response to changes. Guided by humanistic Buddhism, we would like to cultivate our practices and build memorable friendships. We officially begin 2024 by inviting Venerable Juewei to welcome the year for the community. Venerable Juewei is the founder of the Communities of Practice, a lecturer and director of the Humanistic Buddhism Center at Nanjing Institute, and of course, our dear mentor and friend. We are privileged to have her start the sessions commemorating her own teacher and mentor, Venerable Master Hsing Yun. Thank you, Venerable Juewei.
Thank you, Priscilla, and welcome back, everyone, and welcome to our newcomers. Well, 2 months ago, I began the mindful check-in session saying that whether we believe it or not, we have arrived onto the last month of 2023. Today, the relentless torrents of time brought us to the second month of 2024, right between two New Years, the Gregorian New Year and the Lunar New Year on the Chinese calendar. So, once again, Happy New Year! First, I'd like to thank Priscilla for organizing our volunteer facilitators to keep the Sunday check-ins alive during the holiday season for the past 2 months. Next, of course, I'm grateful to our facilitators for giving up their holiday time to hold the fort for all of us. So thank you very much. And some of you are here with us today. Let's get back to our routine. So today, I'd like to share a heart connection meditation to start the year. Settle into a comfortable, relaxed position. Sit or stand with your back straight, but not stiff. Next, gently close your eyes. Take a few moments to adjust the body and make yourself as comfortable as you can. Begin by deepening your breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Feel your breath rising and falling. As you breathe, allow your eyes and jaws to soften and relax. As you breathe, allow your neck to soften and relax. As you breathe, allow your shoulders to soften and relax. Allow your belly to relax. Take a few deep breaths into your belly and allow your hips to open and relax. Now bring your attention to your heart space. Take some deep breaths into that heart space. With each breath that you take, focus on expanding your heart space. With each inhale, carry that air into that heart space, allowing the space to open and soften. Breathing gently, take a moment to just observe that heart space. Without judgment, observe any sensations that arise. Is it tight or constricted? Do emotions arise and continue? Just observe this heart space completely without judgments. Now come back to a soft, natural breath. Feel your body locates in your physical space. Make very subtle movements in your body. And take time to return to our Zoom space. And when you're comfortable, you may now open your eyes. Today, we will begin a series of Sunday check-ins to pay tribute to a great person I've come to know. Venerable Master Hsing Yun departed on the 5th of February 2023 at the age of 95 on the 15th day of the Lunar New Year. He has achieved so much in his lifetime that it is virtually impossible to recount and mimic. However, we hope that over the next 2 months, we will have an opportunity to share how a self-proclaimed humble monk has touched our lives and how we may learn from his example. I've chosen to start with courage because of the difficulties I'm encountering now. Some of you may have received a request to complete a survey on the metaverses, a concept that I've coined in 2021 in response to metaverse, but also in the hope of using pervasive, note, I'm saying pervasive and not persuasive technologies to implement the Master's wish for kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity to pervade all worlds. It is a bold wish and one that I'm not sure how to proceed. Hence the survey, which I hope that you have not only completed, but also distributed to people around you whom you know will be similarly motivated. But when I feel lost, that's often the time when I turn to my master. He pioneered various initiatives within Buddhism, such as introducing Buddhist youth choirs, youth Dharma missions, and conducting Buddhist weddings. Furthermore, he made history as the first Buddhist monk to incorporate slide projectors in his Dharma talks. And he took the groundbreaking step of establishing the country's inaugural Buddhist kindergarten in Taiwan. Recognizing the marginalization of Buddhist nuns or bhikshunis within the tradition, the Master initiated efforts to provide them with access to traditional education and employment opportunities within the Fo-Guangshan community. However, these innovative efforts were met with resistance and even death threats, as some individuals perceived his actions as a departure from traditional Buddhism. He was likened to Mara for what was seen as a deviation from the established norms. It took several decades for people to fully appreciate the Venerable Master's unwavering commitment to fortifying Buddhism even in the face of formidable challenges. His courage is a profound source of inspiration for me. Instead of stepping back, the Venerable Master transitioned from establishing kindergartens to founding Buddhist colleges worldwide. I am the direct beneficiary of his vow to build universities with curricula inspired by Dharma. First, as a student at the University of the West, and now as a staff at the Nantian Institute. Today, we not only have Buddhist weddings, but also Buddhist baby blessings and housewarming or office warming blessings. His efforts have effectively dismantled the perception that Buddhist rituals are solely associated with funerals. The Master courageously challenged traditional norms, outdated views, and adapted Buddhist practices to address modern challenges. With the polycrises of environmental, economic, political, mental health, technological, and security risks we live in, I find a strong call for us to disseminate the Buddhist teachings of unconditional loving kindness and compassion to build stronger communities. However, this is indeed an uphill battle. His deep faith in the transformative power of Buddhism and its ability to bring about positive change in individuals and society fueled his courage. Confronting adversities, both personal and societal, with courage and equanimity has played a pivotal role in shaping the Fo Guangshan that we see today. I now invite you to continue the contemplation in breakout discussions. In honor of the Venerable Master Hsing Yun's legacy of fearlessness in the face of adversity, what is one courageous action you can take in the coming year to contribute positively to your life or community? How would his teachings and exemplar guide you in overcoming doubts or obstacles along the way? So back to you, Priscilla.
Thank you, Venerable Juewei, for sharing your inspirations and the courage gained from your teacher, Venerable Master Hsing Yun. So, dear community, now we'll be placed in groups of 3 to 4 to share and discuss. In the discussion, we recommend you spend some time getting to know each other and then discussing our questions. There will be some Zoom notifications to guide you, but feel free to let the flow of discussions guide you as well. Our sessions are guided by metta, which is unconditional love and kindness for all sentient beings. Let's use these breakout sessions to express and receive loving kindness to and from one another. Take time to pause, to share, and to listen. We'll also ask you to share some of your findings with the larger group at the end of the discussion. But for now, let's go to the rooms for some rich and nourishing discussions. See you all back in 15 minutes. Just share in the little chat box, like Lai Chin's done there, as to maybe some findings that you had in your little breakout rooms that we then put into a poster to share with a wider community for those who couldn't make it. So if you'd like to do that, I'll just quickly read what Lai Chin's written. So on Venerable Juewei's topic of courage, nothing is impossible if we embrace it wholeheartedly with determination. No mistake is beyond fixing if we face it wholeheartedly with determination. Yeah. Thank you, Lai Chin. So giving us strength to face things with determination. And Liam, courage isn't overcoming fear. It's sticking to a resolve even in the face of fear. And over time, the courage grows. Thank you, Liam. I think that's what came up in our group as well, that it's not the absence of fear, but working through that struggle and having the courage to proceed in spite of those uncomfortable feelings and uncertainties. So thank you so much, Liam. So dear community, keep writing in the chat box group. We'd love to hear all your insights. I'll return to the formal session now, and we'll keep talking after in the plenary at 11:30. So I'd like to thank Venerable Juewei for today's session, and we really hope that the check-in session was helpful to you all. and that you experience the unconditional love and compassion of this community. For anyone who might be experiencing a greater need than what today could meet, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us at the email, or you can also reach out to the professional organisations on the screen. Next week, we welcome Cecile to share her insights and experiences with Venerable Master Hsing Yun. Her session will be based on a personal letter she wrote to the Venerable Master in 2022, so don't miss it. Our commemorative sessions continue over February and March with our generous friends listed here taking the stage. And if you would like to volunteer and give us a hand to support this wonderful Sunday check-in team, whether guiding the community on Sundays or behind the scenes, please do get in touch. As we check out today, let's recite the dedication of merits together to send love and compassion to whoever is in need.
Let us now dedicate the goodness of what you have done to all living beings. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build affinities to benefit all beings. May Chan, Pure Land, and precepts inspire equality and patience. May our gratitude and humility give rise to great vows.
So thank you, Venerable Juewei, for your time and generous sharing with us today. Thank you, Joe, for being our IT master behind the scenes, and thank you everyone for joining us for our very first 2024 session. So we'll have our usual plenary session now, so please stay around if you have time. Otherwise, see you all again next Sunday at 11 a.m.